Gilberto will help it on. Overmars on his way. Great ball back towards Robert Pires. And still! Oh! So close.
Really good Arsenal move again. 5, 6 players involved in it, sweeping, and it just goes to show you, that you don't lose that fluidity, that skill, that ability, that awareness around you as an Arsenal player. That passing movement we could see.
Interception. Now it's with Boban. Where's the option here? One of them is Vieri. Good stop from Seaman. He won't get an opportunity to make the second save. He doesn't need to because Winterburn will smuggle it to safety. It's knocking out for a corner. And Milan still moving forward, just too high for Ambrosini. This is Di Canio on step over. Then
it's been the same at the other end, but without as much constant pressure from Milan on Arsenal's goal. But it's really surprised that it's still 0-0.
Petit towards the far post. He's kind of with a header. It is not 0-0 anymore because the substitute has found the corner. Abiati beaten, and Kanu, who was part of the double winning side, of course, back in 2002, and manages to open the scoring here. 31 Premier League goals, and this goal in this charity fixture cheered just as loudly. Well placed.
Yeah, ball comes back to Manu Petit, and I think it maybe just gets a tiny little deflection, that cross, kind of loops into the box just outside the 6-yard box, and Kanu calmly just nods it nonchalantly almost into the top corner. I think then we can see from this angle it's better finish. Yeah, it's a really lovely controlled header. Look at that, right into the side net in top corner. First class finish. And Arsene Wenger standing up and applauding that one.
Desai, Vieri's flick, Albertini's touch, Boban loses out, Seagon, Di Canio eventually left the pitch up at Hillsborough. But yeah, funny that those two are once again reenacting that particular duel. Meanwhile, Milan have just gone close, very close, David. In fact, he's scored a goal, has he? It's Vieri that's scored here for Milan. David Seaman is none too happy. Where's goal line technology when you need it? Did he cross the line?
I think it did cross the line. I think we see the first one. Corner comes in here. Great save, reaction save from David Seaman. Yeah, ball's definitely in the back of the net because Dave Seaman's in the back of it when he grabs it out. But the initial saves, fantastic reactions from Big Dave there. But Vieri just nodding it in, and Nigel Winterburn fighting with him on the line, trying to keep the ball out. But we said it was going to come from a ball in the box, something lofty where they can get their big men on it, and they have. So it looks like we'll probably be going into half-time. There's Stefano Iranio. Good ball across the pitch there for Di Canio.
Here is Di Canio. Will it let fly? It's Di Canio. Oh! Well, Jens Lehmann let the ball spill through the fingers and just over the crossbar. Could have been embarrassing.
It could have been embarrassing for Jens. Didn't see him drop many in his Arsenal career, but that one, yeah, he should have really held on to it. I think he was just trying to bat it out. But it's a good strike from Di Canio.
And it's Auckland side. He wants this side to be a bit more positive, maybe. Let's see what Arsenal can do here. It's a terrific run, and it might fall for Kanu again, who takes a touch, brought down penalty, surely.
I'm not sure if he hasn't given it, has he, Dan?
Well,
I'm not sure. There's nothing from the linesman at the moment.
Is he looking for it just a little bit too much?
It's like Dida's putting it down for a goal kick. But I can't see Kanu diving there. I think he did take a hit. I don't know whether Howard Webb's just trying to play the friendly game and not give penalties, but
difficult to tell from that angle.
Yeah, sometimes
there was any sort of contact.
This would be a good angle. Can you see him get a contact on his knee there? He looks like he clips his back left. Yeah, he clips the heel of his left leg.
Keown, who just about scrambled enough appearances to get that Premier League winners medal in 2004. In comes the free kick from Boumorsi, and the diving header. Does it cross the line? What's the referee given here? I think he's given another goal, has he?
Looks like the line is coming up to starting position for a goal, so seems to be.
Kanu threw himself at that. Dida has been beaten. He's still not happy about it, the Brazilian keeper, but it's Arsenal legends that lead by 2 goals to 1. Well, let's take another look at this one. Did it cross the line? Oh, easy.
Oh, it's a good ball in, isn't it? And it's a lovely finish from Kanu. There's a little bit of tussling in there. He has to go down low, diving header off the bar. and probably a foot behind the line. It's a really good finish. Lovely, lovely delivery in there. Dida doesn't really want to come to that cross, and he finds himself scrambling on the line. Good finish, and they deserve their 2-1 lead.
20 minutes remaining. Milan Glory has to come back once again from a goal. Sigon looks to pull it back. Now it's with Pires once again. Wants to go for goal, claiming there was handball somewhere along the line. Howard Webb was in a good position. The flick back towards Pires, who's gone down. Referee says penalty.
Yeah, I think Howard Webb could not give that one. And, you know, he was probing and probing Robert Pires, waiting for that far left-hand corner to open up for the curled right-foot shot. He tried it once, ball came back to him. But then he decides he's going to play a little 1-2 in there. It's really tight here, and he's pulled over there. Good little touch from Lewis here. Nice little Cruyff 1-2.
Can he force home beyond Dida? He sends in the wrong way. Kanu claims Arsenal's third, his third, and Arsenal legends against Milan Glory with just over 10 minutes remaining have a 2-goal cushion, and Kanu rightly takes the plaudits.
Yeah, really comfortable finish there from Kanu. He waits for Dida to go down almost, and then he's dropping down to his right, and it's just a little side foot to his left. Good finish, good calm finish. He's looked tidy since he's been on, Dan, I think. Really tidy. Still got a lovely touch, Kanu, and his long legs. I mean, yeah, we said the Italians have got a bit of experience. They play together, but when you've got a bit of youth and energy in your side, it really makes a big difference.
Brilliant number breaking forward. Pires wants it. Will it fall for Pires? Well, it's the combination we saw so often at Highbury. Ljungberg for Pires, and the two combining from either flank to give Arsenal a fourth. And Ljungberg with the assist, Pires with a goal, and Arsenal lead 4-1.
Yeah, I think that's a fitting sort of end to the game. Those two players have probably been, along with Overmars, probably been Arsenal's most attacking. And, you know, I think it was a great finish from Pires. I just would like to point out that the picture they put up of him on the screen with long black hair flowing down to his shoulders is not the Pires we're watching now. He's got his hair cropped off, he's looking fit, strong. In fact, he looks more like Thierry Henry now than he does Robert Pires. But and it was a great finish, good run off the back post, and well deserved for you know, a good Arsenal servant. But particularly in this game, he's put himself out there and he's worked really hard, got the goal he deserved.